Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I channel messages from souls that have departed, that have a message to share with you guys and their loved ones. Okay, so today we're going to be channeling a message from Mongezi, Thomas Stuurman, commonly known as Mpura. Okay, Mpura approached me quite a while back, but at the time I didn't really know the ins and outs of my psychic gift. So I did channel a message for Shanquilla Robinson, which sort of opened the door because, more and more people are coming through. But I figured let me quickly prioritize his message because he had come through before. Okay. All right. So I'm going to channel the message from him today. What's coming through right off the bat is his very, very silly, jolly energy, right? He's wearing a black leather jacket, or yeah, it's a jacket. It's kind of short. It's not a coat, and he's doing this, right? So he's doing this, and he does this and then makes a funny face. I don't know what he's doing, but even when he came back then, he was silly. But yeah, so he's just dancing, pulling his jacket like that. Okay, it's fine. Mongezi, let's get serious. So I'm just going to pull a crystal, which is going to tell me about the energy of the reading. So he has already given me a hint that there was cosmic power involved in his demise. Okay, so there was some sort of magic that was cooked up, and eventually when it manifested, it led to his demise as it was instructed to do. Okay, so this gets noisy. Okay, so he's bringing up passion, right? He's bringing up passion, which means like passionate emotions like jealousy, frustration, things like that. And then he's bringing out sunny energy, like an influence on people. So I do already see that there is an element of jealousy because of his influence on people. Okay, that was something that contributed to his departure. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to try and not make these long. You may hear squeaking in the background. That is just my office chair. It's not mine. I stole it from my partner, but, it's quite an old chair. I'm going to get mine soon. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out the cards. Yo, they're flying. I'm just going to pull out the cards and then I'm going to channel once I'm done. Okay. Where's my wand? All right. Let's go. What do you have to say to me? So the issue with, I'm just going to refer to him as Mpura because that's how he's commonly known. But his name is Mongezi. So the thing with Mpura, right, was that he was generous. He was a natural giver and generous person, okay? And he's saying to me that's just how his soul is, right? And then he's mentioning that he was fortunate enough here on earth to be abundant, right? He was fortunate enough for his efforts to pay off generously and afford him a certain level of abundance, especially in terms of money and possessions, right? But he's saying that was also his burden because that's what led to his downfall, okay? So even though he was generous and even though everything that he gave, be it money, he's telling me about like physical possessions, right? Physical possessions. This is not focusing. I'm using my front camera, so I guess that's why it's doing this. So this would be money, this would be gifts, even though he gave generously and his giving came from an innocent place, okay? Because that's who he was. He was generally, guys, I'm trying to get it to focus. Oh, yeah. He was generally a very giving person. It became his burden in life is what he's saying, okay? Yeah, so as much as he had all this abundance, right, it also led to his downfall. Okay, so it's saying that a lot of you were curious. There's a lot of people who are curious about just the situation behind his demise. You know, a lot of you already suspect that there's something sinister, right? And he's saying, yes, there definitely was something that was done on a spiritual level that led to this situation, okay? That led to him departing this physical plane of existence, okay? So he is saying that the suspicions are, you know, for those of you who suspect that there's foul play, you're definitely right in that sense. There is foul play when it comes to his departure. So what I'm seeing here was that there was definitely a lot of jealousy that sort of drove people's actions, okay? So the way that he's bringing it up, right, is that it didn't just, this was a decision that was progressive, okay? So this was him being observed by whoever these people are or this person is, him being observed, right? And the more that he was growing and the more that he was doing well and the more that he was improving and making moolah, basically, the more these feelings of frustration and anger sort of grew, okay? And eventually, they then led to people making a final decision to take matters into their own hands, and yeah, you know, pursue magic, right? Pursue magic and use cosmic power to manipulate the situation, right? So he's saying that he was definitely a target, okay? He was definitely a target. But he's also saying that he's good. He's with the soul family, right? He is saying that he's happy where he is, okay? And yeah, he's saying he's seeing a new horizon now, right? He has a different perspective. So he's not resentful or anything, but he is just saying that there was foul play. That's a lot of cards, but we'll take them all. So interestingly, he's bringing up that he was quite the lover, okay? In the sense that, you know, he had a lot of romantic interests, okay? He was also very generous with his romantic interests. And this sparked a bit of jealousy in certain people, okay? I'm not going to implicate anybody. I'm just going to channel a message that comes through, okay? It led to a situation of magic is what he's telling me, okay? There's somebody who went to go consult. There's somebody who took matters into their own hands, right? They were given something or performed some sort of ritual. And whatever they did was coming from a place of jealousy, because this guy right here was a flirt, okay? He says, I was a flirt, okay? I want you to clarify these messages. Don't drop names. So with the lover, he's pretty much direct, actually. He's saying that he had a lot of suitors, right? He had a lot of romantic interests. This is somebody who, you know, if he was in a committed relationship, he'd cheat a lot, right? Because he's telling me that he had a lot of options in love and relationships and romance. He says his lifestyle afforded him that kind of luxury. Tell me about the advocates. So what happened here is they sought out help from somebody with regards to this situation, and they were given some sort of guidance. Tell me about the pioneer. Yeah. This person was given the wrong guidance. This person was given the wrong guidance, okay? Because what happened is this resulted in a painful situation. It resulted in a painful situation. He says a prickly situation, like Mpemba, he's bringing up thorns. So this person was definitely disappointed in his flirting energy, right? I don't want to say it like that because I don't want to implicate people. But all I will tell you is that he's saying that the motivation, or rather, he's saying that a huge contributing factor to his demise has to do with love and money. Love and money. Okay. So it wasn't jealousy in the sense of just him doing good in life. It was jealousy in the sense of him being famous, and so, you know, having all these romantic interests, people being naturally attracted to him in the romantic sense, and him giving them a lot of money and gifts and things, right? This didn't sit well with certain people, and so they went to seek help. The situation went south. Okay. That's how he's bringing it up. Okay. He was caught by surprise by this situation, right? He definitely was caught by surprise. I guess when he passed on, when he crossed over to the other side and started seeing the truth for what it was, it's just it's very surprising in a way. Okay, I have a headache because when I channel for a very strong presence, I get headaches. Magic. His departure was a result of magic. There were certain things that were done in the dark, that were cooked up, and they manifested. Okay, because there is a duality. When you cook up magic, you're going to see the results thereof. You're also going to, you know, deal with the karma thereof. So here it's just saying that yeah, it was magic. Magic had a hand in his departure. And the reason for that was because he was abundant and generous, right? And so that didn't sit well with certain people. My word. Oh my gosh. I'm not even like... He wants you guys to know that there was magic. There was a hand of magic in his demise, in his departure, in his untimely death. It was magic, you know. And he keeps bringing up the number 2. So it was magic in love and relationships. All right. That's what caused the injury. Okay. So unfortunately, he's saying that other people also paid for his actions. There were other people who also paid when it came to this situation, because their fault was being loyal friends to him. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Very tough, actually, you know. Okay. Let's post some more messages from him. So, you know, he's saying here that there's a lot that he's awakened to. Okay. A lot that he's awakened to. A lot that he's discovered on the other side. Okay. But he also wants his loved ones to know that he's with them, and he's very protective over them. Okay. So he's just saying he wants his message to be loud and clear. So now here's where it gets interesting. So he's saying, for the person who's involved in, who has a hand in his departure, you're not crazy. Firstly, he is guiding you to speak the truth. and to be loud and clear, and to face your fear when it comes to the truth, when it comes to coming clean. You need to reestablish the imbalance that you caused, because this is what's coming to you. Okay. Karma. You already are experiencing your karma. There's a message of him wanting you to share. So to come out of the dark corners you're hiding at, to share, so that other people learn. So he's saying he wants this person who's experiencing the karma to share, so that others know, so that others do better. And basically that's going to help resolve their karma, because then they would have learned a lesson. Yo. Listen, is yeah. So whoever this person is, it's hectic. Whoever this person is, they know deep down it's going down. It's going down, deep down. You're not at rest. You're not finding peace. You think a lot about this situation. You need to share. You need to get out there. You need to come out of hiding. You need to share. It's serious. You need to communicate. You need to communicate. And you need to show the world the real you. You need to show the world what you've really done, so that the issues that you're experiencing can be resolved. Okay, you can find a resolution. You won't find the peace you're looking for. You won't. Up until you do this. Up until you share with the world and show them the real you. So, stop confusing me. So he's saying here that you need to face your fears and be bold and make the move. Okay, you need to face your fears. And you need to be bold and make the move. Okay. And he's saying that it's up to you to conclude the karma that you're going through, because you're already experiencing karma. I'm addressing the person who had a hand in Mpura's demise. They know who they are magically. Yeah, you know, if you want a resolution to this personal issue that you're experiencing, you need to do the right thing. You need to share. You need to come out of the cave. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's the justice that he wants. He wants you to come out of hiding, so that you can move on to concluding the tough energy that you're going through and begin to heal. Okay, so this is also going to bring healing for his loved ones who don't have answers. So he's saying, don't let whatever you did in the past hold you back. Move forward. Okay, stay future focused and do the right thing. It's best for everybody involved. You need to communicate. You need to come out. You need to tell the truth. You can expect powerful change. Okay, but you have to be bold and make the first move. So whatever you're going through, you can expect powerful change, but you have to do the right thing, is what he's saying. Okay, you have to find your inner strength. Okay, you have to find your inner strength. You had the inner strength to go and cause harm to somebody. You have to have the inner strength to rectify. He's guiding you. He's going to keep coming until you do the right thing, unfortunately. Yeah, he says you need to come out with it. You need to bear it all. You need to bear it all. You need to be naked in this situation, because then that is going to free you, and you're going to begin a new chapter in your life, enter a new season that is better. Okay, but as long as you keep hiding, as long as you keep holding on to the secret, you will never find peace of mind. Okay, I'm done addressing you. So I'm just going to get some final additional messages that he has, and then we're going to look at his energy centers. That's a lot. Yo, you have a lot to say. So yeah, because I didn't channel your message before. Yeah, so there was definitely a fox in the grass. There was definitely a fox in the grass. And yeah, he's just saying that this was a result of, you know, the good fortune that he had here on earth. Oh my gosh, I can't with these cards, guys. I'm sorry. I'll do better. I'll never use my front camera again to film. Um, but it's because of the good fortune that he had, you know, it's because of the money that he received from all his endeavors, right, here on earth, from all his endeavors. And all the fun that he was having, he was going out a lot, drinking a lot, celebrating a lot, just didn't sit well with certain people. It just didn't sit well. And, you know, it led to tense situations and he was stabbed in the back. Okay. Yeah, people, you know, this person was dissatisfied with the life that he was living. Cups always represents our emotions, connections, loved ones, relationships. He keeps bringing up relationships, okay? But it was magic that was influenced by jealousy and love and relationships, is what he's saying to me. Okay. All right. Do you want me to get more? So just wants me to get some extra messages. Interesting. What's coming out? What's coming out? Korea. So he's saying here that there was an eye, an evil eye that was directed towards him. You know, he didn't pay attention. He didn't pay attention. You know. He's also saying that he knew something was off, but he didn't pay attention. He definitely didn't pay attention. So the motivation here is definitely jealousy around love and money. Love and money. Love and money. Okay. That's the main thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at his energy centers. So with the energy centers, a lot of information usually comes through. This is noisy as well. Somebody with the letter E in their name, surname, or nickname. You need to do the right thing and make peace with regards to the situation. Okay? You need to come clean. That is the only resolution. That is the only answer to your prayer. Okay? He's saying here he was a target of jealousy. He was a target of jealousy. His loved ones were left confused, right? He wants them to get answers. So he's saying that there was an alien in his vicinity and he didn't see. And this alien caused such an imbalance, okay? But this alien needs to be determined to do the right thing. To do the right thing in this situation. The motivation behind his demise had to do with a lot of passion. This is somebody who didn't do the right thing, who let jealousy influence their actions. So he's saying just as this person was committed to using magic to get their heart's desires, they need to be committed to telling the truth and changing the situation. That's the only way you'll find peace going forward. Okay? That's the way you'll find healing in your heart and all your energy centers. Okay? But you need to communicate the truth. You need to connect the dots. Okay? Because there's a lot of information that is hidden that people don't see. You have the answers, so you need to share. So that loved ones can heal in their hearts, so they can really find the peace that they need. You need to come clean. Oh my gosh. Yo, he keeps emphasizing the coming clean. You need to come clean. You need to come clean. Whatever you did in hiding, you need to come clean with all of it. Okay, so if you were ever in doubt, know that he wants an expression of the truth. Here he's bringing up his family. His family is going through a very dark time. Still, they haven't healed because they don't have answers. So he's saying they keep trying to connect the dots, and he says it's not pleasant for him seeing all of that when he can see that that's the person who has the answers. So you need to come clean so that his family can find the peace that they need, so that, this family matter can be resolved, and so that healing can begin to take place. Okay. You need to come clean. There's also going to be a shift in energy, and you'll find a lot more peace. So this person with this letter in the name, surname, nickname, you need to come clean. That is what he's saying. You need to come clean. Your health might be affected because of your actions. So to change this situation for the better, you need to come out and speak the truth. Okay, Mongezi, just give me a final message from this book. Okay, what is the final message? I'm concluding the reading right now. Thumbs up. He's showing me thumbs up. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can see there. It is certain. Okay. So the message that was communicated here today, he's saying that is exactly what happened. And he's also saying to the person that it is certain that your health will improve and you will see powerful change in your life should you come out and speak the truth of your involvement or influence. It doesn't even have to be on a social platform. He says he cares more about his loved ones, his family. That's who you need to share with, and those are the people who need the healing and peace of mind. Okay, to close this painful chapter and move on to healing. Okay. All right, guys, that is the message that I channeled from Mongezi Thomas Stuurman, aka Mpura. I hope this message reaches the hearts that he intends it to reach. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, why do you do this to me? I filmed this in portraits again. I wanted to film it in landscape, but anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will chat to you guys in another channeled message from another loved one. Bye.